All right, children. Hello. We are moments away. I like to pop on before we get started just to say hello. So hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing all right, thanks. How about you?
I'm doing well. A couple of pieces of housekeeping. This Saturday, Saturday Night Live will feature Sporkle Trivia Night. That's right, kids.
Oh, it won, did it?
It did. Well, it was. I was going to run the thing the whole week, but it was dominating the poll. So if you're not familiar with what Sporkle is, it's basically like it's a website that does trivia, where you name all the Intercontinental Champions in 8 minutes, and I think that might be kind of fun, and we'll see how smart we are, and blah 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 blah.
And it's not about sporks.
No, because I don't know what a spork is. What's a spork?
It's like a fork, but it's a spoon instead of a fork.
Oh, right.
Fork?
There could be trivia about sporks. You should search Sporkle and find that out.
Add it to the list.
All right. So, yeah, we'll duck out for a couple seconds, and we will return at the time of the Dynamite, which is momentarily. Good evening, good evening. It's time for AEW Watchalong with Boris. Dun, 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 dun.
If you need a feature, you just go Dynamite, Dynamite, jazz hands, it's Dynamite time with Boris.
The rings all set, the lights are bright, so settle in, it's Wednesday night. With matches stacked, the action's prime. AEW Swerve, it's Dynamite time, and with Big Bad Boris, we're ready to roll. Let's kick off the night and rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Let's kick off the night and rock and roll.
It is indeed time to kick off the night and rock and roll. That is the best song ever.
It really is. I can never, you can see me back, at the back end, and I'm just dancing along, doing the jazz hands with Pluggo. It's the best part of the day.
Now, I don't know if you saw the social medias moments ago, but
No.
a breakthrough. There's a metal/rock version of the song. Why have you not sent me that? We need more versions. Yes, send that over because I would absolutely love to see that or hear that. If you've checked the social media, my social medias, and why wouldn't you? Because I'm a wealth of information. You can't tell, but Weird Creepy TV now has video playing on it.
Okay.
Yes, I'm very excited. I should have actually taken the video that I put on the Twitter and actually.
Oh, your Cribs update?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you watch that?
No, I did not. I just saw it now. I will watch it. Oh, we have Swerve backstage. We are kicking off.
Dynamite has begun. During commercial, I'll see if I can bring that video up on the Twitter and play it because it's fabulous. They've added some stuff today. MJF's been added to the Dynamite. We'll be hearing from the Syndicate business as well.
I love Toni Storm. She's all the scarf and the glasses and my.
Oh, you're ahead of me here. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Sorry. I'm digging Collision, by the way. It's just a fun, easy watch. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, sure is. I would have liked to have seen more than one women's match on the card tonight, considering it is International Day for Women and Girls in Sports. But
is it? Oh, okay.
It is. So
Apparently, Mina Shirakawa has been injured.
oh.
Something I saw on the social medias today as well.
She wasn't scheduled to do anything.
No,
Like,
but just
there's no
in
feud.
general.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't remember a feud involving her. Because they're obviously getting ready to head to Australia here quite soon.
Yep.
Oh, the Death Riders. Oh my God, there's a lot of them. And wow, okay.
Okay, we're doing math here. We're counting. Count along at home.
Jay White don't care.
Kidnap Renee Young?
Yes, it is.
Renee Young Paquette?
Yes.
Why is that thing covered in black plastic? That's what I'd like to know.
Science. Just go with science.
Fair enough. Now, if this was WWE, there's always a whole bunch of long steel poles that are propped up somewhere that they throw into so they can fall and clang. I would like to make like a highlight video of all of that.
Oh yeah, just all the people that hit the pipes and
Yes.
make lots of noise. Good idea. We're starting off with a brawl. No promo.
I was
for us
literally
this
just
week.
going to say we're starting off with a bang here. Atlanta,
No
I
promo.
believe we are tonight, not Saginaw, Michigan.
Yeah, that does sound like a thing.
Yes, Atlanta is a place. Oh, we're doing breakfast for supper tonight.
Ooh.
French toast, bacon, and cheesy scrambled eggs.
Yeah, I love breakfast for supper. It's easy and it always makes me happy. Like,
I'm already. Oh my God, Sting fan is in the front row again. Oh yes, this day just gets better and better, doesn't it, kids?
Sting fan is in the front row again. Was this a recorded episode then?
No, this is live. Maybe he's just one of those dudes that follows him around, like green happy face shirt guy.
Yeah, maybe.
Speaking of which, I love the Royal Rumble. Whole show, top to bottom. WWE's trying to get me back again because I quite enjoyed it.
I had an issue with Charlotte winning.
Yeah,
but
we talked about that a little bit, and you're not the only
Yeah.
one, but
Yeah. Other than that, though, I think the women's rumble was basically moments, and the men's rumble was basically stories, and I'm okay with that. Kevin Owens is everything. They should just give him all the belts.
Fair.
And you did send me the funny email about Shinsuke Nakamura, and that made me laugh.
When he
Message,
came
the
out,
text.
I was like, oh, here comes shit stain. And I laughed. Oh, can I say that?
That's why I was
Can
waiting.
you say-
That's why I almost said it, and I
Oh,
looked at the
okay.
time, and I wasn't
Well,
sure. So
If I broke the rules, I'm sorry, but I'm too poor to send it.
yeah, I got the text message, and I laughed like out loud in front of my friends, and they were like,
Yeah.
"What?" And I had to show them. Then I had to tell them the story because they didn't know the story about my mom and Shinsuke Nakamura. So yeah,
Did you talk to your mother about appearing on the broadcast?
my mother asked if I was crazy, and I said, "Don't you already know that?"
Okay, well, that's not a no.
That's kind of what I said too, and she just like
Okay,
hung up
all
the
right.
phone on me. So I mean,
I think this is a thing. We could do this. I smell ratings.
my goodness, get my mother on trivia. She'd be great.
Ooh, you know what? Maybe.
Not wrestling trivia, but like anything that's like general knowledge stuff. Like my mother is the smartest
really?
person I know. Oh yeah.
Oh.
So is this actually a match, or is this just a beatdown to start the
I
show?
think this is just a beat down to start the show.
That's what I thought.
Well, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, I'm computering.
Computering. Oh, the Cope chance. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
The worst part is this is going to be a match, and I don't think Cope should take the belt off Moxley.
Hey, where was the great Yuta? He wasn't in that brawl.
I was like, what? It's like,
And I need T-shirts with the Coke bottle photoshopped with Coke on it, and it's Coca-Cola. Oh, there's the great Yuta. Never mind, he was there. We just
he was
didn't
there
notice
all
him.
along. Just no one noticed him. Like normal.
Oh, wow.
I love Yuta, but I don't know what they're doing, and he needs to fix his hair because I'm not happy.
You don't like the mop top, hey?
When there's like very little space between bangs and beard, it's a problem.
I have lots of space between bangs and beard.
Uh-oh, now Jay White's gonna holler at someone. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
What's happening? I hate when I'm watching wrestling. I'm like, what's happening?
Never a good sign, right? Who's that guy? That's what I was doing watching the Rumble. Who the hell is that?
Yeah. Okay, we're setting up a Brisbane match, which makes sense that Jay White would be on the card there.
Oh, Brisbane Brawl.
Mhm. So Claudio and Mox versus Cope and Jay White. Is that what that was?
That's what I heard, yes.
Okay. I watched the Rumble with a group of people who don't normally watch WWE like consistently as well.
Okay.
So there was a lot of me answering questions during that as well. Who's that?
Fair.
How long have they been gone? Oh, they're still on the roster? Who are they feuding with?
Are they friends with him? Oh, why did they attack that guy? It's like that episode of Seinfeld where he's at the movie talking to. Why are they with them? I thought they were with them.
Mhm.
The Mike Bailey Debut Society. I don't know what that means, but I mean we've been waiting patiently for Speedball.
Mm-hmm. We're all waiting. Every week it's like, oh, maybe it's this. This should be a good match.
Yeah, Swerve and Strickland should tear it up tonight.
Swerve and Ricochet, you mean?
That's what I said.
Yes.
I assume we're going to get like a non-finish sort of a thing with this.
And I'm very, very curious who Will Ospreay is fighting tonight.
Oh, yeah, we're going to see a new member of the family.
Sounds like it. I think it might be someone who's returning. Not necessarily a new person.
Maybe
Just
it's
maybe
Asian
new
Joe.
for the day. Maybe. I'm looking forward to this match, the Hounds of Hell versus Takeshita and Fletcher.
The rated Switchblade FTR. The rated FTR Blade Runner, FTR Runners.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Hurt Business Society Viking Raider experience.
Oh, this was on Collision, wasn't it? This was the clip from Collision with Buddy.
Yes.
And,
yes.
What he calls him, bitch, made me laugh. I don't think it's Mark Davis.
Yeah, I think Mark Davis would be a little bit of a letdown. No disrespect to Mark Davis. Notice on the screen, I got the new lower third going on down there, and I got the new ticker. I got everything.
You did it.
I did it all.
I didn't want to point it all out just in case, you thought that I was like poking fun. Like, you did it. You did all the things. Oh, yeah, that Okada Matthews is in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It'd be interesting to see. Apparently they're following NBA All-Star Saturday night like this. I assume that's
so who knows when it's starting is basically the time.
But I wonder if that's a great place for them to maybe catch some viewers.
Absolutely.
That
Yeah. I mean, considering it'll all be finished by the time we see it, it's a good lead-in time. But the trouble is that if you don't watch the NBA, you have no idea when this is starting.
True.
Sometime around 10:30 Eastern-ish.
I'm gonna try to go spoiler free on this one. Here comes William Ospreay,
the GOAT. It's my friend, my best friend, Ospreay.
I hear there's a new Nintendo Switch coming out, and there's some sort of press conference that you will have a pen and pencil.
Yes, it's in April though.
Oh, okay.
But soonish.
Will Ospreay. I bet you Will Ospreay and Marco Stunt would be great. I would pay to see that.
Doc Mueller knows that I'm a big fan of Will Ospreay. So when he did his interview with Will Ospreay, he got Will to record a message for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was like, heard you're a fan and I love your positivity online about wrestling. And also I heard you love Assassin's Creed. So, shout out to the Brotherhood. And I was like, oh Lord. It's a lot.
I'm also known for my positivity about wrestling. Hey, did you get a chance to see the show yet? LPW 30, whatever that was? 3?
Is it all? No. Is it all on IWTV? I haven't watched it yet.
I don't know if it's edited and put up there yet. I want to rewatch that main event, but I have not seen it either. I will say I reached out to Ben Ortman's just to get some commentary feedback from somebody who's not a regular here. Yeah. And he went on quite the diatribe about how good I was, and it really, really made me feel good. So special thanks to Ben Ortman.
And he's
pumping my tires a bit.
I have to check to see if it's on there. I haven't checked it. Oh, here we go, Don Callis with your announcement.
All righty.
Eric with the booking. That's a pluggo booking. Anything Marco Stunt, right?
Yeah, yep.
Marco Stunt versus Marco Stunt.
Ooh, okay.
The F Don Callis chance. And Ospreay encouraging them. That's great.
Hey, why not, man?
Uh-oh, man. You know very well. It is. Might be Mark Davis.
Ben Ortman's put me over on his own free will.
Oh. It is Mark Davis. Wow,
well, don't
Eric.
Spoil it. I'm living in the past.
Well, that's not my fault.
Interesting.
Did you know that, Eric, or did you read that somewhere today? Because I didn't. I try to stay away from the spoilers.
No, I don't know if that made any because I was checking, doing my usual reading up, and I didn't see anything about that. So
I try to avoid all of that stuff because, especially when it comes to surprise things. Like I try to avoid everything Rumble related.
Oh, Eric just committed the cardinal sin, by the way. How many R's do I need? 1 R will do nicely, thank you.
Yeah. I was going to say, how many did you put in there? I only saw 2.
Oh, that's 2. 2 is enough.
A lot of people were saying that it might have been Mark Davis, but then also that felt too obvious. So I was like, nah. You sold out chance.
Oh, the you sold out chant. Yes, yes.
I actually wasn't sure he was ready to get back into the ring because he was still he was back, but he still wasn't cleared as far as my understanding recently. But then I think he did have a match since then. So.
Even Sting in the front row was not happy about this.
Mark Davis has quite the bruise on the back of his thigh there. That's wild. Oh, I wonder if it might be a bruise from cupping. It's very round.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Ospreay's just so crisp.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what he costs. Spencer, look at that.
Oh my God, I would die. Die. I would just be like, okay, take all the money.
Well, we don't want you to die.
It's
you could
fine.
be happy about it.
I would be okay with it.
A classic example of technique versus power.
Mm-hmm. The Ospreay chants, they're always good. I love those.
So what could MJF possibly have to say since the Jeff Jarrett dream is over? Much to my chagrin, I would like to add.
I'm trying to think who the feud is for MJF. Who was he fighting with in the ring not that long ago? Not Jeff Jarrett.
Adam Cole, but I think that's done, isn't it?
Yeah. The worst part is I can see him and I can't think of his name off the top of Hangman. Isn't he after Hangman right now?
Isn't everybody?
Yeah, cowboy shit, right?
Looks like a decent crowd in Atlanta, Georgia.
In order for there to be a feud for the tag titles, one of them needs to have the tag titles, right?
Also fair. Hey, where's your Cribs video, by the way? Still waiting patiently. Checking my email box every day, and there's nothing in there.
No.
Sad.
Must have got lost in the interweb.
Sad days for Boris.
Oh, wait a minute. Do Murder Machines actually? No, they don't have the tag titles, do they?
No, the Hurt Business
Yeah, that's right.
Syndicate.
And a moment where I was like,
Viking.
maybe they have them. Then I just so much wrestling. I can't keep track of who has what. And AEW is not very good for showing their titles often. Like, I mean, we have ROH and AEW trios titles, and I don't think they've been defended in many, many months.
Oh, there's 57 titles, and I don't know the difference between which
Probably
ones.
is. Yeah.
Who has what. The Super Duperplex.
And I think because I do this so many days in a row that I can't keep track of who's doing what. And I'm like, what is this? Oh, yes, this is Dynamite. Hold on.
How was NXT stream last night?
Good. Yeah. There was 3 of us on that. Doc joined us last night.
Oh, nice.
So it was fun. He's covering NXT now instead of Collision, instead of one of them. So
All right, we're going to commercial. They talked like they were going to commercial, but they have not gone to commercial. As soon as they go to commercial, we're going to watch the Cribs video of my little TV. It just makes me happy. It's the dumbest thing in the world, and I'm the first person to admit that. But it makes me happy, and isn't that what's most important?
mm-hmm.
My happiness, right?
Obviously, it's all about you. This is the watch along with Boris.
I want to hear the heavy metal version. Dustin, can you fire that over here? Are you able to do that?
At the commercial, we also need to salute the flag. I don't think we've done that yet.
Oh my God, you're right. We didn't. I honestly think they're supposed to be in commercial now because they threw to commercial, but they didn't actually go to commercial.
Weird. Maybe we're not getting commercials. I don't know. What is the Dynamite Watchalong tag team called? What's our tag team name?
Beauty and the Shithead. No good.
Well, I don't appreciate being called a shithead, but you know,
comedy. Did you get your hair did again, or am I just not noticing things?
No, it's just back.
Oh,
so like,
okay.
Yeah.
See, I do that too with my hair. I fluff it all up.
I got her to cut it in a way that I could do like multiple things with it. So,
do you have a plan for the next color?
I never do. I just sit in her chair and she does whatever she wants. So, I usually go with an idea, and then we never usually do that idea, but that's okay.
Fair.
But I've been going to see her for about 14 years now, so she knows me, and I'm not really like it's hair. You know what I mean? It's whatever.
You're not high maintenance about that?
Yeah, so like she'll try a different color combination or a different technique. Like it's never the same way she applies the colors either. So it's a good way for her to practice, and I get like a crazy good deal out of it. So yeah.
Ooh, the anti-Joes. Do you remember a long time ago when I went with what everybody called the Amish look, where I got rid of the mustache but kept the beard? I don't know if you remember that. I'm thinking of going back to that because I enjoyed that. I'm debating. I mastered debating.
But obviously it is your facial hair, so do as you will.
My face, I can do what I want with it. Mm-hmm. Only one order.
Yeah, I'm not the person to like. I will gladly give opinions, but it's obviously
you look like an ass.
You're the one who has to live with it.
Story of my life. Is he biting his face? That is uncalled for. Oh, so I was digging through the basement the other day, and I found the last remaining PWA DVDs. I still have a little milk crate with a bunch of PWA DVDs. The last, and I'm thinking of seeing if anybody wants to buy those. They're there could be a collector's item at some point, so I might give a list of what I got and see if anybody actually cares about that.
I didn't realize how much bigger Mark Davis was than Will Ospreay.
Yeah,
like, I mean, I knew he
bigger.
was bigger, but when you see them in the ring, like fighting each other, it's obvious. Hey, Pluggo, it's funny. Say his name and he appears. I was just talking about you.
She's okay with the Amish look.
I mean, really, she's the only person whose opinion really matters.
That's true. That's true. Very true. What's going on, Pluggo? How was your Royal Rumble experience? You guys were over there handling media business like a couple of legends in the industry.
No, it was good, Pluggo. I was talking about how I love the beginning with the song with the jazz hands and the chorus.
Good evening. Good evening. It's time for AEW Watchalong with Boris. Dun, 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 dun.
If you need a feature, you just go Dynamite, Dynamite, jazz hands, it's Dynamite time with Boris.
Tremendous work.
The Boris is the part.
Look at Will Ospreay being a legend.
This match is actually a little bit longer than I thought it would be. I mean, I'm not complaining, but usually you get these surprise matches, and I didn't know how much ring rust Mark Davis might have. I mean, Mark Davis shouldn't win, but I don't firmly believe that he won't win because it's possible. But...
Well, if I could pull out a line that I would say on commentary, where you see one member of the Don Callis family, the remaining members, I'm sure, are not far behind.
Yeah, exactly. He won't be a clean win if he wins, right?
Yes, that will live on forever. Dustin said apparently there's a heavy metal version of that song. I'm trying to get him to send that over to me so I can see it, hear it.
Well, and the thing with this match too is that you have to remember is that, I mean, they were, together for a long time, traveling around, you know what I mean? Like same circle. So they know each other very well. Oh, that looked gnarly.
Ooh. That was on the back of the head.
But
Shit. Oh, man.
Gnarly.
I don't know how Will Ospreay has not been paralyzed multiple times. Because
I mean, shout out to the cameraman for making sure that they get a good angle of it all the time too, right? Like,
because he likes to fall on his head.
Yeah. He's got that springy hair, bounces.
Yeah, that was pretty gnarly.
Oh my God, Eric, I read that as Jesus likes an Alabama slam pile driver. And
I bet he does. You know what? I bet Jesus could appreciate a good Alabama slam pile driver.
Probably.
I sense
that should be
the bump coming.
Where's that wrestling promotion that runs in the church? That should be their slogan.
And William Ospreay gets the win.
I would say Jesus loves wrestling. Why not?
I mean, hey, it's got good guys. It's got bad guys. It's got violence. It's got
costumes,
excitement,
yeah.
Costumes, and Don Callis is unhappy.
I mean, is Don Callis ever really happy?
I've seen Don Callis very happy.
Okay. And he's got that villain, like, you might as well just pinch his fingers and...
Excellent.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here we go. Will's got the mic. Let's go. What's going to happen? Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure if he was taking the mic.
I smell bacon. It does not bode well for the remainder of this broadcast.
You still have 90 minutes left.
I know.
How dare she cook the bacon right now?
Well, I don't expect her to wait for me. You know, you got to eat when you got to eat.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys ate together when the show was over.
No. She'll eat, and then I'll eat when I'm done. Cyrus the Virus. He was part of the network.
Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Someone in the crowd's excited. All I hear is
I heard that too.
yeah, but like a chihuahua in the crowd.
That reminds me, when I went to Supercard of Honor in 2018, there was this couple, younger, I'd say like early to mid 20s. And this girl just did that high-pitched scream all night, and she was right next to me, and it was
No thanks.
painful.
Pass.
I literally, no word of a lie, took little bits of streamers and made earplugs and stuck them in my ear. And that's for real. That's a shoot.
That's funny.
Now, my question is, why is Kenny here now? This match is over. Mark Davis lost.
I think it's just because of the Australia thing. When is that card? Is that the 15th or something?
It's a week Saturday, they were saying.
Okay.
I never thought I would see it.
Yeah, the 15th. Uh-oh. Ooh. Kenny Omega. One week from now. Well, no, like 10 days from now. But do you know where you are, Kenny Omega?
1 week from now? I thought it was 1 week from Saturday.
It is. It's the 15th. So, I like that he's like, I don't know what Don Callis has on you, but there's help if you need it. I was just like, oh my goodness. It just feels weird that they're really pushing the Brisbane stuff tonight when, oh, you know why? I bet you next week is recorded, is taped because they'll be traveling.
Could be, yeah.
So I'm wondering if Kenny Omega messed it up with the dates, like thinking next week this would air.
Takeshita must have like a closet full of like those pants in just different colors.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you popping by, my man.
Thanks,
Always
Eric.
welcome.
The match is going to be good. They look like they're putting a lot of tag matches on that card, though. It's a good way to have a lot of talent in the ring without
Gotta
having
get
a lot
everybody
of
on the
matches.
show.
Yeah. Well, especially if they're going to Australia, right? Like, it's not something that they get to see a lot.
Emphasis on the back. We said next week again. Now I'm confused. Unnecessary pyrotechnics.
It's always
That's
necessary.
a lot of pyrotechnics. Holy moly. He's like,
Yeah, they're just billing it as immediately after the All-Star game.
still to come, the International All-Star Tag Match. It's not just a main event, it's a highly anticipated main event.
Yeah, it's a good one. I'm glad to see Queen Aminata on the card tonight, but it's too bad that she's gonna lose. I mean,
Yeah, well, somebody has to.
yeah, but it seems like she's always losing every time she's on Dynamite. Still the same old Trevor.
Oh.
I love that they use their shoot names. It just makes me laugh. Do we think the Golden Scissors get involved tonight?
I would think so at some point, yes. Oh, some CZW clips there. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, that whole match with the cinder blocks and everything was a lot.
Yes, that's true. There was. All right, 34 minutes in, we're getting our first commercial. Now, bear with me here while I try to get this to work. All right, hang on a second here. This is not as exciting as you think it's going to be, but doesn't matter. We're doing it anyway.
You have to do the flag too.
We will. Yes, we will. Don't worry. All right. Enjoy. All right. Through painstaking trial and error, I have some additions to the Big Bad Boris Cribs video. Back to the shelf of... Ignore the plugs. Pretend you don't see the plugs. Back to the shelf. We got Joey Ramone and my mom, and we got Sloan. But Creepy TV now plays video. I'm so psyched. It took a lot of Amazon and nonsense. Also, as I mentioned, we've added the digital picture frame, with the national flag on it, and yes, I couldn't be happier.
How did you get that to work?
All right,
it
through
was-
painstaking trial. Hang on. So it has a coax on it.
Mhm.
So I thought I could just get like a DVD player or a VCR to play. So I
Right.
ordered this like $30 shitty DVD player off Amazon, not paying attention, and then realized that it didn't have a coax on it.
Oh.
So I needed a VCR, and then a friend of mine was like, "Well, you should go to a pawn shop." And I realized that there's a Cash Canada very close to where I live. So the other day, I stopped there, and it had a VHS DVD combo with no remote for $20. And I'm like, "I'll take that, please." I also, behind the counter, for another $20, They had this cool Mika Kippersaw framed gimmick, so I'm going to put that up somewhere.
Amazing.
So I took it home and I hooked it up, and it didn't work. It was all wavy, whatever. So I did some research on it, and apparently I need an RF modulator to convert like a digital signal to whatever this old ass stupid TV takes. So for $12 on Amazon, I ordered a RF modulator, and it came today, and I rushed home from work and plugged it all in, and Phil farted around with it, and I got it to work. And the dumb thing is, you can't even tell from here. Like, even if I'm going to boot you out just for a second. You can't even tell that it's actually playing ECW SlammerSlam 99 DVD right now. But I know it's there, and that's what's important. It pleased me. Okay?
That's a lot of work.
It got to the point where it was one of those, like, I'm not going to let this thing beat me kind of things, where I could have just quit, but I'm like, no, I'm going to make this work. And I finally did. So there's a lot
This has a big old man learns technology vibe, but I like it.
It's very, very old man technology. But yes, it pleases.
Well, then you took the time and you figured out, instead of just saying like the hell with it, you actually went and figured out what would make it work. So I'm impressed.
Yes, there was a lot of troubleshooting. No, Repo Man was not working there, sadly. Dustin, can you send me over the heavy metal version of the song? I would like to listen to it. And maybe we can put it up here and play it. Here comes the Hurt Syndicate business. The Viking Raider Warrior Express experience. Thank you, sir. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I know who the hell West Side Gun is, but you know what? He's there.
I'm guessing he's from there.
Not Saginaw, Michigan, but Atlanta, Georgia. Man, I got to clean out my email. Holy moly. Anyway, this is not the time nor place for this. Let's focus.
MVP on the mic is always a good time.
Yes. Love the cane. I'm going to get a cane. I'm going to walk to my table at LPW shows with a cane now.
Okay, is it going to have like an ornate handle?
Yeah,
or like a jewel,
microphone
like a giant
handle.
fake diamond or something.
Yeah, maybe. Pawn shops are magical places. You can get all kinds of nonsense at a pawn shop. I want to go to like a mom and pop owned grungy one on Stony Plain Road. See what kind of nonsense I can find.
You might be able to find a pimpin' cane there.
That's very true, actually.
My dad, when he had a few surgeries and stuff, and he was recovering, and he had a cane, and my dad was very much like me, like just would do nonsense just to make other people laugh. And he went and he got this cane that had this ornate snake head with like jeweled eyes and stuff. And I was like, fabulous. It's like the most, yeah. And of course he was acting like, you know, he had the limp, and he was just like, it was a whole thing, like the Godfather, like from WWE. And it was a whole thing. And when he passed, I asked my mom, I said, is Dad's cane still at? Because like I would have loved to have had that just because, right? And she was like, no, she because my mom does a lot of work with nursing homes, so she took it there. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. It would have literally sat in my crib. It would have sat in my crib, and that would have been about it, right? But obviously, it's better off being with someone who actually could use it. But but I just laugh when I think about MVP, and then I think my dad's with the snake with like jeweled eyes. It was good.
Sounds very hip.
That Sting guy with the makeup right front and center, isn't he? Yep. Wow.
What title are they taking?
I don't know. The trios? Maybe?
I should pay attention.
Yeah, that's what I said. Neither am I. I'm yapping away. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if they said that they were going for the trios or if because there's something.
I don't know, but here comes somebody.
I'm assuming the Ward or the Hounds from Hell. Oh! Oh!
Oh, the guns are back.
Sorry, I was trying not to say anything. I was like, ah. When the lights go out, you never know if it's going to be like the Hounds from Hell now, or like the House of Black, or these guys.
Anytime the lights go out, I just think it's going to be Sabu, and I'm always disappointed when it's not.
We were talking about the guns last week, weren't we?
There was a vignette of some sort, I believe.
Yes.
If memory serves me, which it rarely does.
So, I mean, it was obviously that they were coming back soon. So they're going to want to go for the titles, I'm guessing.
I don't know where to put Kiprasov. I'm running out of room here. We've wallpapered the walls with memorabilia. He just said y'all in a sentence twice. That's solid,
y'all.
I guess.
Y'all?
All right. I'm going to mute this so I can listen to the song. I'll be with you in a moment.
Yep. I like that they're coming in to introduce themselves.
Okay, I just listened to the song, and it's not I don't consider that like a heavy metal song. I think it's still got kind of a punky vibe to it, but it's fabulous. And I'm going to edit it in to to like take the video and put the new song, and I'll alternate between the two of them because it's fabulous. I think I know how to do that. I might not. We'll figure it out. I'm smart. What did I miss? Obviously,
They
we won a
introduced
tag team
themselves
title
to the
shot. Blah
crowd.
blah blah.
Yeah. They introduced themselves to the crowd in case you didn't know who they were. But
Well, it's good. That's polite. Moxie. That's a good word. I'm going to use that.
Okay.
I appreciate the moxie.
Mm-hmm.
See, if I look like Austin or Colton Gunn, I wouldn't even buy shirts. I agree with that. I would never wear a shirt.
Absolutely.
It's fabulous. It's the best thing ever. You know what you need to do? You need to can you take those lyrics and just have different genres? Can we get like a polka version and like a country version and like a smooth jazz version with the same lyrics? Because that would be the best thing ever.
Get a smooth jazz version for when you have to take a break and go to the little Boris's room. You can just play that and we'll be right back.
Poor Dustin. I just put poor Dustin to work. I think I hugged him at the show on Friday. Because he does so much good work for me. I appreciate him.
I didn't think he was a hugger. He's very this is my
think
bubble.
it just kind of happened.
What happened there? They obviously swore because they muted it out.
And if anyone's wondering why I don't have Dustin on the stream, I've absolutely offered him, but he's much more comfortable being a behind-the-scenes guy.
Mm-hmm.
I always wear a shirt and pants on the stream unless I'm in the shower, which has happened.
That was a thing, yes.
And I wore shorts just in case I drop. I don't know if I talked about this.
You know what?
Just in case I drop my phone, I wore a pair of shorts because I was like, oh my God, because this is live and you can't erase the internet.
And to be fair, sometimes you have to just make sure, right?
Yep. I don't know. I thought it was a funny idea. It was memorable, but people forgot about it in 5 seconds. But that's
that was on Beards, right?
No, it was. I want to say for exposure. 'Cause I
Maybe.
think it was on a weekend when I was home. So
Maybe I thought it was on Beards for some reason, but it's possible. Oh.
oh, is the puppet back? Yes, I love the puppet.
Harley is so good.
Eric, you're welcome anytime, my man.
Harley's so good.
Can I ask a question purely for scientific reasons? And I swear I'm not being a creep.
Yes.
Are those real?
No, probably not. They're too
No?
perfectly round to be real.
There's an old saying: "There's not a real pair in the business." Oh, here comes Mercedes. Yeah, the debut of the puppet last week on Collision.
So good.
I popped hard. I loved it.
I actually waited. I kind of expected and hoped that the puppet would have accepted her challenge for the match, and Tony Khan would have just been like, "Yes, it's official." Like, you know.
That would have been fabulous too.
Yeah. But the fact that Mercedes also tweeted out a picture of the puppet was pretty funny last week. No, it doesn't. It just says you're a TBS champion. Harley will 100% be fighting Mercedes in Brisbane. She's from Australia. She should be fighting on this card.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna happen. We're just milking this a little bit.
Harley!
Oh, she threw down. She threw down the puppet. Whoa!
She keeps trying to give her the finger, and Renee keeps holding her hand. That's hysterical.
Why am I just learning about Harley Cameron now? She's fabulous.
She's come out of nowhere. Like, I've seen her a few times before, but
She
yeah,
had a
she's
WWE
really
contract, did she not? Or am I
that
misunderstanding?
I don't know.
I could've
She's
swore I did some reading
crazy
and-
talented though, like the ventriloquism, the singing,
And the guitar
plays
playing, yeah.
guitar, like yeah, she's 100% fighting Mercedes in Brisbane. They just haven't announced it yet.
Did I mention that the Weird Little TV is playing right now?
You did.
We can watch ECW SummerSlam. I want to set my camera up on it and stream that, and we could just watch a show off that because I'm dumb.
You should. I'm assuming you have a second camera. I guess you could set your phone.
I
up
do
or
not.
whatever.
I could use my phone. Yeah.
You could. Have people have pet cams, like a second camera. With their, dog and their cat. You could do that with the TV down in the corner of your screen.
That's a solid idea.
Like, especially if you have a night where you're streaming, like the watch along where you were just running solo, just have a separate cam on the screen.
I could do that with my phone. I just have nothing to put my phone on, and I don't want to get us thrown off of.
Go Birds.
She was in WWE development for 5 minutes. She's married to former Zion Quinn, whoever that is.
Yeah.
Yes, the Super Duper Bowl is this weekend.
The Superb Owl. Yes.
The Superb Owl.
There's always, every year, I always pull out the Maggie Smith picture. It says Super Bowl. Is this some kind of Tupperware?
I've seen some very average bowls, but John Cena reportedly tops Royal Rumble weekend merchandise sales.
I would not be surprised. I mean, it's his final year touring everywhere. Everyone's going to want a piece of merch. And I would think that Jey Uso is probably quite high on that list too.
Fair.
Because he had specific indie merch. Like, a lot of times the merch you get at all the shows you can buy online, it's no different. But like something that's city specific would sell really well.
My God, it's not even 7 o'clock yet. I would be
fighting for the TNA title at Mania.
I would be down with that. I'd be down with that for sure.
I would be down with that, but Cena's fighting Cody Rhodes. I mean,
I don't think he is. Have him lose. I think Punk's gonna end up with Cody. Have him lose the Elimination Chamber, and then have him be like, "This is my last scrappy clinging to life thing, I'm down with it. I'm okay with that, actually.
I mean, he has to break the record this year at some point. I don't see it not being at Mania. I mean, Mania
It's
is
got to be
the
somewhere,
show,
doesn't
right?
it?
I mean, it could be any of the shows. It could be later in the year, like SummerSlam or something. But I mean, Mania is like the show, the moment, right? So I think you'll see Hendry fight Cena, but I wouldn't be surprised that if it's on like SummerSlam or maybe even on TNA. Maybe he goes to TNA, like one of their pay-per-views. Well, Angry Hangman. It's the best Hangman. No.
Michael Allen Richard Clark has been announced for the Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling show. That's cool.
That's good.
Good for you, Michael Allen Richard Clark. Yes, I'm going to figure out a way to get, for Saturday Night Love, to get camera on random little TV. I only have a certain number of DVDs to put on it, but one of them is a old XPW DVD. And if that's not worth the price of admission, I don't know what is. Here comes Platinum Max Caster.
All right. I don't know what they're doing with him. Oh my God. So good. That was great.
There's actually a video. He did I sent him a message as soon as I saw it. He did a Dynamite match on Dark or Elevation or whatever, and they said his name so fast, and he did the pose routine super fast, and it was just so funny that I sent him a message about how it popped me. Clark and I have a running joke whether we love or hate wrestling depending on how the show is going that night. So good for him. What do we got going on? Is this the Hounds of Hell? Yes, it is.
Hounds of Hell. Yeah. Oh. Love it. Go Birds.
I think Maple Leaf Pro should book me. I'm just saying that. You know,
whatever, I mean, you should just reach out and be like, do you want the voice of God to do your commentary?
I did. When they announced their first shows, I reached out and I heard nothing. But that's okay.
That seems to be the way it's going.
I know my place. It's here with you.
Oh.
And you know what? I could do a lot worse.
You could. But I'm the only one who shows up. So.
Where's Asian Joe? He's
yeah.
Conspicuously
absent. Fights yet.
I really don't think that it's going to be Cena and Cody at WrestleMania. I really don't. I think it's going to be Cody and Punk.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm just going by what the reports are. I wouldn't even be surprised to see one of these end up being a triple threat, right?
See, the problem with a show like that is that I would have to fly myself there, and that would be a money that I don't have. I would have to beg, borrow, steal. I mean, if they did offer me a spot, I mean, I would beg, borrow, steal to get there because it would be a big thing for me, and I think it'd be a huge opportunity. But I mean, let's be honest, no one's reaching out, no one's looking for me. But if they did, I would find a way. I would sell one of my kidneys or my liver or something, and I'd get down there. But so if you know,
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
The name is eluding me now, which is bad for my chances of getting booked.
Mm-hmm.
Scott D'Amore, that's the name. Wow. Tell him I'm good, ready, willing, and able, and Canadian.
So the Grand Slam match is Takeshita and Fletcher versus Ospreay Omega. So
Correct.
I'm assuming Fletcher and Takeshita will win this match, but
But
you
I
can't
don't
have the
want
Hounds
to
of Hell
see-
always lose,
I
right?
agree. I don't want to see when they announced this. I thought I don't want to see.
I mean,
you
we're
know,
still
the
10
Hounds of
days
Hell
out.
take a
I'm
loss. So
assuming
maybe,
this could be a DQ match.
yeah, maybe they could do some sort of schmozzy gimmick.
Because the idea is you're building these guys up to be, especially when Matthews is fighting Takeshita.
Eric, you can see me, but nobody else can. But again,
Or
I'm
Okada.
loving my role in LPW, and I think I'm doing some good work. So
I'm assuming Okada might get involved because Matthews is fighting Okada.
fair. Yeah, you know what? That's very fair.
Is he out there with Don Callis? I wasn't paying attention.
I don't believe so, but I could be wrong.
I mean, he sort of does his own thing and floats wherever he needs to, right?
And I get to
I mean,
call a
he's not
show in Calgary on March 7th.
You do. And who was announced for that show today?
High End was announced for that. How
There
do
you
I
go.
pronounce that? I don't want to say it the wrong way.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's
Looks
card
like-
shaping up to be something special.
Looks like she took the Alley catch spot, right? Because that's who was supposed to fight TFA.
A suitable replacement, to say the least.
Yeah, first time in Canada, and LPW has her. That's great. That's a good get.
I love Buddy Matthews' gear, those shorts with like the tears.
Like the shredded, yeah.
Always liked it, yeah.
The storm is
Oh.
back.
I just saw the tweet for Mark, so
Someone tell Sting to sit down. Pet peeve. If
you
you're
can
in
tell
the middle of a
Sting that.
match and you're
That's-
standing in the front row, you're an
Yeah,
a-hole
it's
because
kinda
the people
shitty.
behind you can't see.
I mean, he's trying to do the whole thing, right? The lean, the everything, but everybody in that front row is standing. If you look,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
like that guy in the red shirt is a big man too to be standing in the front row.
True.
I like the barking. It's great. Yeah, this match can't have a clean winner because there's too much on the line going into Australia from it.
I could see Murphy getting pinned by interference from Okada. That makes sense.
Yeah, Matthews.
Did I say Murphy? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's even Ospreay called him that, so you're the same as Ospreay.
Yes, I am in all facets of life.
That's how you turn it around, baby.
I am the
I'm
same
as Ospreay.
as Ospreay.
That's why I'm here, just to make you look good.
Oh, my little TV's being all weird right now. I'm not.
Oh,
not
no. Now Brody doesn't have anything for Australia, does he? It's just Matthews. I wouldn't be surprised to see him come out with Matthews, though.
I would assume he would be there. Yeah.
I think it depends how much they want to bring, how many people they want to bring to Australia and stuff too, right? Like that's not a short trip. Yeah. So other than Omega saying something about next week and confusing the heck out of me, I'm curious if they're recording next week.
Yeah, I wonder. That's a good
Well,
question.
next week is live. If it was live, that's the 12th, which is the 13th in Australia. That only really gives them a day. That's not.
Yeah.
I think next week will be recorded. So tonight might be back-to-back tapings. Like,
Because I think they're doing Collision live on Saturday, though. I think they said.
see if I can see.
All right, I'm not focusing on what's important here.
So I just looked up the location. All I typed in was Dynamite February 12th, and the first thing that pops up, AEW Dynamite Watchalong with Boris.
Well, as it should.
It is. It's the top
Whoa.
of my Google search.
Well, that's right. And I have a lot of space between my bangs and my beard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, heavy-handed chop. from Brody King. Man, they got to put a belt at least on this guy, and soon.
Oh, Dynamite is Tuesday next week.
Tuesday?
Yeah, the 11th in Austin, Texas.
Oh, well. I guess we'll see you on Tuesday then.
I will be on NXT probably, though.
Oh, are they doing another head-to-head gimmick?
It looks like it's at the same time as NXT.
I
But that makes sense that they'll have it on Tuesday so that they can fly out on the Wednesday
I wonder if I saved all my head-to-head Dynamite and NXT graphics that I made.
It's good to know, though,
I'll have to look.
Unless we do talk to JPJ, maybe we'll do a dual watch along like last time.
A whole big fiesta. Well,
didn't we do one of those before? We did.
Yeah, I believe we did.
The last time there was a head-to-head, I think the three of us did the show together.
Well, I'm a big fan of a fiesta.
Mm-hmm. And it's Tuesday, so we can have tacos.
I do like a taco.
And margaritas.
I don't like a margarita. I don't mind a margarita, actually, Good God, it's only 7 o'clock. We're only halfway through.
And all you can smell is bacon.
I know. So where should I put Kippersoft? I don't know what to do. Look at how nice this is. Look at this beautiful piece of artwork. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to have to reconvene the whole situation back there,
Yeah, you don't want to do your whole wall again.
I might put it up here in places you can't see.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing when you're live. Like even here, you see part of what I have, right? So like if you want anything to show on camera, you sort of need to have it there. If you don't, well, I mean, it can go anywhere. Do you have a blank space or is that your corner there, where the picture frame is over your right shoulder? Yeah,
like here.
Yeah, where the B is, the light up B.
That is the corner.
Okay.
So
I just see a blank space. I can't tell if it's
right below there. Yeah, that's the corner.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try something. This is probably a stupid idea, but you know what? I'm a big fan of.
We're on a commercial. We can do whatever.
I'm a big fan of stupid ideas. Okay, bear with me here. No, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do.
So tomorrow is supposed to finally be slightly warmer here. I can actually go out and shovel my driveway because I haven't done it the last 3 days because no, it's too cold.
I had to get out on the forklift the other day at work, and it was not fun.
Yeah. And I'm like, they can find me if I didn't do my sidewalk and they want to, fine. It's just been far too cold for that nonsense. I want Brody King to just get more TV time where he actually wins stuff. Okay. Oh,
there's a cut on the back of
that hit on Fletcher in the corner. Did you see that just now?
I did not. I'm doing nonsense here. It's not good.
He hit Takeshita, flipped him over in the middle of the ring, and then he hit Fletcher off the corner and he went flying. Brody King's in there just clearing house, and he goes to tag, and Matthews is not in the corner. I do like Don Callis on commentary, though. Whether you like Don Callis or not, I think on commentary he's good.
Okay, so this. Oh wait, hang on. This is my phone now. You're seeing the roaming phone camera here. I was thinking I could put Kippersoft here somewhere, you see?
Okay.
So like this is computer, this is Dynamite, this is, so I think
Right.
I was thinking of maybe taking down the I assure you we are open sign and maybe putting Kippersoft there with Johnny and Doug Gilmore. You could also see, well, you can't really see. Oh, that DVD player sucks. I only spent $40 on it, so that's it. Okay. That was exciting, right?
It's like live cribs.
I know. Oh yeah, Dynamite's going on. I forgot.
Yeah. This has been a great match. These guys are all pretty hard hitters and stuff too, so that's.
We need to go to commercial because I have to go to the little Boris's room.
I just came back from commercial.
Oh my God. What was I doing? Oh yeah.
Messing around
with my nonsense.
Oh my God, Matthews just launched Fletcher again. Good Lord.
Oh yeah.
Holy.
Here comes Buddy going to do a big dive.
He's a big man to be flying over the top ropes like that.
And I'm sure everyone's thinking about
the ropes. He goes over the ropes.
And I'm sure everyone's thinking about JD McDonough when they do a big dive like that. Those guys that are close to the table.
Well, his was off of the corner, wasn't it?
I don't think.
I thought it was a moonsault off the corner. Outside.
I don't
remember.
Holy smokes, what a match, says Toni Schiavone. My $30 DVD player is acting like a $30 DVD player right now.
Which is unfortunate, right?
Well, I do have the backup, but it's big and bulky.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here comes Kazuchika Okada.
Joe. Here's Joe. At least he's attacking you right now.
No, I do not diaper up for these watch-alongs. Not a bad idea, though. We don't have to talk about it, but,
Especially for those pay-per-views that are like 5 and 12 hours long.
Yeah, Royal Rumble, I had to do about a couple of bathroom breaks, but,
The thing with WWE specifically, though, is that there's so much talking and nonsense that there's lots of time to do that. Like, you'll see the same vignette multiple times. You know what I mean? Like,
ooh.
My mother got to see the Rumble because we finally got her Netflix sorted out for her, so she was happy.
Oh, good.
Yeah. First one she's seen in a while because she didn't have the network before, the WWE network, so.
Yeah, Netflix is a game changer in that way, for sure.
I sent her a message. I said, did you need updates? Because often I would just relay updates from the pay-per-views. And she was just like, oh, no, I'm watching it live. And I was like, well, la-di-da, mama. Okay. Because my nephew was helping sort it out for her, but she needed a new cable box and stuff. So I was like, well, can you please do that for her? Like, God, this is lots of hard hitting with this match. It's wild. We were talking about you early, Joe. You missed it.
Nice things, sort of.
I mean, mostly. I wasn't going to say nice things, but honestly, I don't remember what it was. I just remember you saying, "Where's Asian Joe?" And I was like,
Yeah, that sounds like something I would say.
Is your feed cutting out a bit?
No.
Tonight?
Oh,
I'm getting
yeah.
A few,
now
like,
it is.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting a few of those tonight. I didn't know if it was just my feed.
No, it just did. Brain Buster. Oh, don't let Brody take the pin. Oh,
Well, I
man.
mean, with the other 3 fighting in Australia, he had to, right?
I don't like it, but
No, I
nobody
agree.
cares what I like.
I mean, I agree, but of the other 3 all have a match, so it makes sense that Brody would be the one to eat the pin and look like he might lose something. I would watch a one-on-one Okada or Takeshita Brody match though.
Hawaiian John on Collision.
Hawaiian John.
When Samoa Joe signed with NXT, we used to joke around, me and the Sapaw guys, because this is back when they would change the names, and we were like, "Oh, he's going to be Hawaiian John." So ever since then, I've called Samoa Joe Hawaiian John.
He must own his name though, then, right?
I would assume there's a handful of guys like Punk and him that have.
Because sometimes when you see them on other ones, you're right. But if they keep the same name, they must own their name.
Look at that shirt! My God,
it's fantastic. And you know it feels really nice because it's like that really soft material, you know.
And it breathes.
Yes. Because Joe ain't got time for it to be hot on TV.
That's right. Joe's a sweater as to begin with, so let's not.
Oh, what's this?
What are we doing? Just protect Nick Wayne's mom at all costs. In the world's smallest locker room.
Beat the hell out of Nick Wayne. But leave his mom alone.
That's right.
You're right. This is like the maintenance closet they converted just for this. Samoa Joe in jeans will never stop being funny to me, though.
That's right. See, Nick Wayne's mom, she knows how to
stand behind everybody else. Way. Tell your daddy I said hi. Is that what you just said? Good Lord. Oh my God, so good. Oh, it's a good shot of Nick Wayne's mom looking good tonight.
Oh, Mama Wayne. No, yeah. Hello, Mama Wayne.
What's going on there? That was that was fun though, like pushing the cameraman and stuff away. So you didn't get to see who confronted him?
It sure was.
Yeah, I like that.
Here comes MJF. I've got to use a little Boris's room, so I'm going to back out, and you're going to be the star of the show. Are you ready to accept this responsibility?
I am. I accept the responsibility.
All right. I shall return.
MJF looks good in red. I don't know the last time I saw him in red. It helps subdue his crazy tan a little bit. And I always love that his plaid scarf always matches his outfit. So this one has the red stripes in it. Oh, goodness. Geriatric Jeff Jarrett. MJF just called himself humble. That's the funniest thing I've seen on TV in a while. All elites. All elderly wrestling. Good Lord. Oh. So what's his deal? He must be fighting Hangman here, I think. Of the devil. Okay, that's fantastic. Max Caster. But he's going to fight Hangman here, so it makes sense that he would be involved with this. Yeah, there we go. There's the Hangman music.
On the level
Joe, wow.
of the devil. All elderly wrestling were the best Ophelia's. Wow, shots fired.
MJF did cut the promo. He said Jeff Jarrett was about the senior, the all geriatric Jeff Jarrett.
Oh,
because the E stands for elite, not elderly. So
disrespectful.
Yeah. So we just had a run through of Max Caster followed by Hangman, because that makes sense. Well, since you're challenging me, Joe, then I'm guessing that means you are also elderly.
Uh-oh. Shots fired in return.
You like cowboy shit, huh? Who's he calling a hack? Max Caster or Hangman? Oh, bleeping out the F word. But they didn't bleep it out earlier when it was Don Callis. Okay.
Well, we're really trying to get that on the level of the devil over, aren't we?
Well, he did it earlier.
Dustin Rhodes, my
stepped away.
goodness.
What I don't understand, though, is they were doing the F Don Callis chants and didn't get bleeped, but they're bleeping the one against MJF, which is weird.
Do you think Dustin Rhodes will be the answer to a trivia question on Sporkle Trivia Night on Saturday Night Live this week? Who knows? You'll have to tune in to find out.
That seems like a stipulation I could get behind, Joe. So right now, Dustin is half of the tag team champion and also part of the trios, right?
In Ring of Honor, I believe you're right.
Yes. He's got the trios with the Von Erichs, and he is with Sammy Guevara for the Sons of Texas or whatever, right? Which makes sense. He would make an appearance next week, I'm assuming, in Austin.
Oh, are we talking about Owen Hart again? Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, Dustin, giving him the gears. We think so, Joe.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that's Sting fan.
Dustin saying all the things I'm yelling at MJF every week on my TV. Stop talking about people's wives. Stop making fun of people with addiction. Like, be better. I didn't realize that Dustin was 16 years clean and stuff. Like, that's
great book. I read his book when he was still with WWE. Mm-hmm. Really, really good. His and Regal's both like just smaller, shorter books, but really, really good.
Yeah. Well, not everything needs to be a massive story. Yeah. Just give me the Cole's Notes version of it. Oh, called him boy, though. That's weird. I can't tell if he's actually like listening to Dustin or if he's just doing the MJF smug face.
I wonder what's on those screens in the background. If you look on that camera shot, there's like all wrestling. Is that like a menu for drinks or something? I don't know what that is.
It looks like upcoming dates of shows, maybe?
Well, maybe. Punk bitch ass. My God.
Mm-hmm. I want to see what MJF does here because that was a great promo from Dustin. It's going to call him geriatric. That seems to be his thing.
I'm sure there'll be a Cody mention coming up.
Oh no, too much.
Here we go. See, it's just it's cheap, easy. It's
Yeah.
are they saying whoop his ass?
Yeah. He just keeps going after the low-hanging fruit, and I'm just like, meh. Yeah, there it is. Slapped him right out of his scarf.
Oh, let's see. Let's play Name the Indie Wrestlers with security. Anybody we recognize?
In Atlanta? I wouldn't know any, probably.
Is that Jerry Lynn there with the... No, I don't recognize anybody super quickly trying to get a look, but Jerry Lynn, legend.
Okay.
Christopher Daniels. Nothing but respect for the fallen angel.
Yeah, I
oh,
love
he
that he's
kicked him
so-
in the ding-dings.
In the ding-dings. Plural?
Steve Carino used to say when he used to do Ring of Honor color commentary,
Oh, okay.
right in the ding-dings. Oh, I thought that was Jack Carwheel for a second doing security.
It's Action
Then I
Andretti.
realized that he is a WWE ID person. Yeah, you're too good at the is it Jack or is it action game, so I don't want to play with you anymore. It's not as much fun.
Oh, okay. How? Oh. Yes, probably.
Wait a minute, is Christopher Daniels going to come out of retirement to wrestle MJF?
Oh,
Well, they
my.
broke the little ring stage thingy. Did you see that? I think that happened off the top with the
The brawl at the beginning to start it.
The bad guys. What are they called?
The Death Riders.
That's it. The bad guys.
That's why I'm here.
7:24. My God, there's still 35 minutes left. I want to go eat bacon and go to sleep.
The fact that you could smell the bacon would be a lot for me.
Yes, it's very torturous. Torturous is a word.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on the internet? Mark Davis introduced as Don Callis family member.
Meh.
Hey, we're streaming right now on oh God, I can't spell Ricochet to save my life.
You couldn't spell
Ignore
timeless
that.
today.
Wow. What's that? Oh, I couldn't spell timeless either on Twitter. It was time law.
I didn't retweet you right away in case you wanted to go back and fix it, but you never did. So I was like, eh.
No. I don't have. You have to like be a paid member to edit tweets.
Yeah, I usually just delete them if I notice right away. That's why I usually give people a few minutes.
I didn't realize till afterwards, and I was like, oh well, it's out there now. I'm just gonna embrace it.
So Pluggo got a shout out for his son Owen from Dirty Dom because he's a Dirty Dom fan.
Okay.
And so he says, "Hey Owen, I heard you're a big fan. Sucks to suck, dude." That was the shout out. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Owen probably loved it though.
Yes, I'm being tortured by dinner. Hashtag.
You're right. And then I'm sitting here like, what do I got to make myself? Because ain't nobody making me dinner.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, wait, we can do business while we're doing this.
But now I want bacon.
Let's take a minute here to salute the flag. Thank you, sir, for your service. Always now on the digital picture frame, which is a bygone piece of technology that people care about. Also, Saturday night, 10 o'clock Mountain, midnight Eastern, on the twitch.tv/lovewrestlingca. Saturday Night Love is back with the Sporkle Trivia Night. I took a peek through Sporkle, and there's one where you have to name every Intercontinental Champion in 8 minutes. Like, man. So I'm going to need help from people who are smart. So hopefully people will tune in and join me. I'm hoping to maybe get the Fitzpatrick, maybe some Ben Omen or whoever to pop on for that as well.
Is it currently would it be up to date, or it'll be like Trivial Pursuit where it's old information?
I'm not too sure, to be perfectly honest. I'll have to look at that, but it'll
because you could take a look, and if you have more like the current ones, but they're not there, like because it's too new. You know what I mean?
Oh, here we go. Look at this now. Decide on your next hair color. What do we have to do to let Agent Joe and I decide on your next hair color? Now we're cooking with gas, kids.
Let me think about that. Here comes Mariah May.
No. We're not switching the subject.
No, I'm looking to see when my next appointment is so I can decide what I want to.
We're going to decide what I want. Thank you very much. Here comes Mariah May, AEW Women's Champion, which means we're going to get Timeless Toni Storm and Queen Aminata, I believe, our next bout.
Oh, and my next hair appointment is right before the LPW show at the end of the month.
February 28th, we are back. Blake Christian will be returning to take on MRB, as well as the Short Kings taking on T.Y. Jackson and Stephen Crow. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I used to have it red, but it's a lot to maintain for me.
I am a big fan of red. Red is my favorite color for various reasons, which you may or may not be able to figure out.
Calgary Flames.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Yeah, I have red, but it's my hair likes to either not hold on to the red at all and it'll wash out like in a week or two, or hang on to it forever to the point that it's really, really hard to cover over. It's a pain in the butt.
Yes, you can see Vanilla Ice Cream Blake Christian on February 28th taking on MRB for the LPW Challenge Championship. Yeah, only 2 matches announced for that show so far, and it's already stacked. So I don't know what else we got going on, but
Queen Aminata coming in without her full gear is surprising. Like usually she's got like everything. Mariah May on commentary is really, really good too. So she's always got some ridiculous sayings that'll come out. Oh my God. Big Ben versus Blake. Ben was here last month though.
Yep, he's back in Ontario, cooking that up with his new pots and pans. He popped
his
into
YouTube recipe videos are so good. So we have Timeless Toni coming out playing the role of the glamour Mariah May.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
good.
He popped into the Rumble stream. Ben Orman said as soon as he got home, he popped in and was had some really nice things to say about LPW. Look at this.
So
fabulous.
Good. Oh, and Mariah May is so mad. This is great. Oh, so good. The same gear. Like, oh, it's so good. And there goes my mentions because everyone knows I love Toni.
LPW is a wonderful company. Oh, I smell the bacon again. She must be like re-baconing or something. I don't know what's going on down there, but the finger thing, tremendous, tremendous work.
Oh my God, it's so good. Just incredible. Just incredible. You haven't signed Toni Storm photo? I'm jealous. Oh my God, she's doing the strut. And I mean, she's a lot curvier than Mariah May.
I mean, I don't want to be
so
the
funny.
guy that like says that there's going to be on Reddit tomorrow morning 7,000 pictures of Toni Storm's backside in that gear.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to be the guy to say that, but did you hear Excalibur talking about the Four Nations face-off, the greatest competing at hockey?
Oh, Mariah is not having it.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Well done.
This makes sense though. Like we're heading into the match for them in Australia. She really needs to start, getting under her skin, right? So.
I have a signed Jim Cornette picture right back there.
And I love that she's even got like the hair extensions put in, so she has the long hair like Mariah. It's all so good.
Fabulous. Serena Deeb checking things out.
Boris, you're doing a Elimination Chamber? You mean like a watch along, or?
I maybe, I don't know. I might. Is that a Saturday or a Sunday? If it's a Saturday, possibly. If it's a Sunday, definitely not, because I have to go to bed because I'm an old man and I work incredibly early in the morning.
I love that she's doing all her own moves though, like just as Mariah. Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, this is excellent. Excellent work, everybody.
Mariah giving like the evils. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, this is good stuff. Definitely good stuff.
Oh, it's so good. It's also possible that Toni loses this to prove that Mariah May
extensions came out. Do you think that that's Mariah May's actual gear that she stuffed herself into, or did they make something for her?
I would say no, because she's quite a bit bigger than Mariah, I think. So I think it would be a lot to stuff into those trunks. Like,
no, I'm not going to the event. Rather, JPJ and Pluggo and those guys are the ones who do all that kind of stuff. I am very poor.
Yeah, Zach posted just a little while ago that his credentials were approved.
Yes.
And I assume Spencer as well.
I am just a lowly commentator who commentates commentation.
We might do maybe a watch along though.
There may be a special episode of Saturday Night Love for that particular live event, but time will tell on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Look at Asian Joe keeping it classy.
Yeah. I don't think that's Mariah May's gear, but Mariah May did say she was given Toni Storm's gear, so I don't know. I find it hard to believe they wear the same size.
Oh, I smell food. This is pissing me off. Can we just get to Swerve so I can go eat?
Yeah. Oh, that's nice of you.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
We're seeing the picture-in-picture, so now we see Queen Aminata getting her moves in.
What we call the heat in our business.
Business?
Yeah, I think maybe what I might rig up with my phone is a camera on the mini TV on Saturday while we play Sporkle trivia. I think that's a hell of an idea you got there. You're like one of them smart people, aren't you there, Ophelia Payne?
I mean, it's something that you can add, even if it's not on all the time, or, you could go to it from time to time.
I mean, if it pops me, then that's what's important.
Exactly. This is all about you. This is Boris's show.
I wonder if Justin heard me about country and smooth jazz versions of that theme song.
Because we know this is the Dynamite Watchalong with Boris.
I can make that happen. Hang on a second. Oh, wait, I don't know how to do things because I'm dumb. Good evening. Good evening. It's time for AEW Watchalong with Boris. Dun, 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 dun.
If you need a feature, you just go Dynamite, Dynamite, jazz hands, it's Dynamite time with Boris.
That's tremendous.
Boris.
I will never not love that.
So every time when we're getting ready to go live, I'm just laughing in the background. We are back. Let's see what's going on.
The new Saturday Night Live Open is pretty good too, I must say.
Oh, Mariah's just sitting there looking disgusted. Perfect. Just perfect.
I love the belt stand as well. That's awesome.
Was that jazz hands or spirit fingers?
What is the difference between jazz hands? Like, I know this is jazz hands and this is spirit fingers.
I think so, yeah.
I want that pulled for the opening, or like the doors open reel for the LPW show in February. Jazz hands, spirit fingers.
You should have that
hands,
as
spirit fingers.
tell Zach to do one of those as one of the run-ins that they do.
Oh yeah,
What
that's
is?
not bad.
Show us jazz hands versus spirit fingers and see what people come up with.
See, those run-in things, they always like want to record them at 10 o'clock when I'm in bed. I'm like, I want to answer what my favorite cheeseburger toppings are, but I'm asleep. I'm an old man. I wonder if all those extensions are annoying the crap out of her.
Probably.
Because that's a lot of hair.
Well, you're not used to it because she has shorter hair normally. Yeah, I would think they'd be in the way. You can tell she keeps flicking her hair back too, like trying to get it out of the way. I'm assuming that Mariah May's makeup and hair person did her hair and makeup for the match.
Like if I tuned into this now just blind and flipped the channel on, it would take me a couple of minutes to figure out that was Toni.
Oh, her extensions are falling out.
Yeah, no, one came out on a big dive earlier.
Yeah, it's hanging down one side really, really long.
Oh yeah, I see that.
That's funnier. There, she just pulled it out. So she was talking about how when she was the rocker Toni Storm, she was given the gear, but now they seem to be implying that she stole Mariah's gear for this.
Well, it works.
Oh, what a sell! And look, I think she just lost more extensions. Yeah, I think she just lost more extensions.
Yeah, there's some attached to the arm there.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, this is pretty tremendous.
This is awesome. Well, I was wondering when she announced that she was really timeless all along, why she did it so early, but now it's making sense because she's going to play Mariah May and then she's going to dig for the next week, right?
Yeah, they got one more week of TV. I wonder what they'll do.
Yeah. Oh my God, another extension loss. She's losing them all.
But I think it works though in a weird way. Like
it's so great. And Mariah's like, this is a joke.
You're a couple of seconds ahead of me, but yeah, they're just falling out. That's fabulous.
Oh my God, they're all falling out. It's so good.
It's fantastic.
Right. It all kind of like lends its way to it. Because she obviously doesn't have them put in properly. She probably has them like clipped
and they're
in.
not even the same color too. They're a little bit more yellowish than
so are Mariah's if you look at her hair. Yeah, she's gonna pull them all out now. Yeah, there she goes. That's so good. Oh, fantastic. I'm gonna get some bedazzling for my sides of my face like Mariah.
Yeah, great work all around on that segment. I wasn't thinking about bacon while that was on, and that's the highest praise I can get.
So good. So good. Oh my God. All of it's so good.
Yep, that's pretty tremendous.
called me Mariah May, and I am the woman from hell. But she's still doing the finger bite. I'm dead right now. Just like, so good. Oh, good luck following up on this, boys.
Yes, over extensions. That's what you're getting with your hair.
Yeah.
Multicolored extensions.
Oh my God. They would
I
be so
co-sign
expensive.
on that.
So expensive.
Even Sting likes it.
I'll get the terrible, like, crappy Halloween ones that don't match anything and clip them in. Oh my God. Even she's still in the ring posing. It's just so good. Boris would have to get a full wig.
Yeah, they got a lot of work to do to get me on that board.
So he's back there with the tag belts, both of them. Or no, that must be his tag belt and his trio belt.
Yeah.
Oh. So
All right.
they're showing Big Bill. And he was on the Jericho cruise this past weekend.
I saw that with
Just
Enzo
needed-
or Real
Yeah,
Gun
he
or
reunited
whatever
with
he's
Enzo.
called.
Yeah. It was a fun little thing. I saw the clips from it because it ended up being like a multi-man match. So they were just like pulling people, all different people that have, you know, connections. So it was kind of nice to see him. Crowd was all into it though, like all doing the "My name is
Oh, I'm sure they
Enzo
loved it.
Amore." You know what I mean? Like the whole chant that they used to do. Yeah.
So we get Dustin and MJF next week, it's looking like.
Yeah.
On Tuesday. Yeah, they're not giving this main event a lot of time. Unless they're going to have a serious overrun.
Well, they
which
usually have
interferes
an
with my
overrun.
bacon time.
Oh my God, bacon time.
I know.
Bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes.
French toast.
Wow. You know the video though with the little bird singing bacon pancakes?
No.
Okay. It's a little
New York
budgie and he
Minute.
sings bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes. New York Minute in Atlanta, Georgia. Bacon time with Boris.
Yeah, I'm down with that. It's always bacon time.
How do you like your bacon? Is the question.
A little bit under.
Like
Not like super under, but like a
Like
little
floppy
bit
bacon?
like chewy, yeah.
doesn't surprise me.
The ALT, what the
You
hell?
feel like a floppy bacon guy.
I'm a floppy bacon guy.
Yeah, I said what I said. Yes, exactly, Joe. Oh, okay. Oh, very well done. That's swearing. So Bandito has a bounty on him, so he's going to have a match with a bounty hunter.
A bounty hunter.
Like they were cutting off the New York Minute because they're like, oh, never mind. Okay. Well, Hobbs with the brace on his knee.
Big brace.
Mm-hmm. Not bedazzled like Charlotte's, though.
I noticed that. I quite enjoyed
my
the
God,
bedazzled knee brace.
I love the Outrunners. Oh, so much.
With the Zubaz.
Yeah, I love them so much. They've got like the people who don't understand the Outrunners, I don't know what to tell you. They are 100% pulling from the old nostalgia of wrestling. Like, how do you not understand this?
All right, I gotta take a bathroom break before the main
go
event, but I will return. Yeah. You're in charge now. Are you ready for the responsibility?
I am. Yeah.
All right.
I do love when the Outrunners have the when they come to the ring, they have the camera effects to make it look like it's old footage as well, like where it kind of gets staticky and like the old TV, like you were taping it on a VCR or something. Great stuff. I like that it's still the New York Minute logo on the screen too. That's hysterical. Meet chance. Right? Yeah. Yeah, the New York Minute logo on the screen is making this all that much better. That's fantastic. These guys are obviously setting into another match together. Hobbs and Big Bill. And I think having the New York Minute on the screen and Big Bill sort of towering outside of it, it's just showing that he's too big for. That's the second cameraman to get hit today, or at least the camera did.
My God, it's chaos.
Mm-hmm. It's the second
we
time
could be going to the main event, and I could be eating bacon.
Mm-hmm.
We are now in commercial. One
course,
more time. We will talk about Saturday Night Love this Saturday night on the Twitch. 10 o'clock Mountain, midnight Eastern, we'll be playing Sporkle Trivia. And I may debut the weird TV cam. I'm still going over the logistics of that in my head. So definitely check out that. LPW February 28th. LPW March 7th in Calgary. I'm excited for that Calgary show. Yes, lots going on. March, already a couple of big matches announced for March, including Gianna Perazzo making her LPW debut. Stephen Crow against Effie for the GCW World Championship. Should he still be GCW champion? He's got some matches coming up as well. So there's lots going on in the LPW as well as on the streaming content end of Love Wrestling. You can see what's going on the bottom of the screen. Pluggo and JPJ were down in Indianapolis for the Rumble with press credentials, killing it with all kinds of interviews. So check on the YouTube and the social medias for all of that as well. See, Spencer, we pay the bills around here. This is what I do.
We did it.
We did it? I should check IWTV and see if the show's up. I'm going to check right now.
So, yeah, the Beards interview with Nia dropped today. And their one with Penta got a lot of media outlets picking it up. Like I saw it on Fightful and stuff as well. So good for them. Because they asked the question about Penta fighting Braun Breaker. So a lot of people were interested in that. There you go. Have you pimped the beer sponsor yet?
So the Thursday night show with the Survive to Thrive match is up on IWTV right now, but the Friday night show is not yet.
Okay.
Have I done what?
The beer, the Brainbuster Brew.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. Brainbuster Brew. You can get a tasty Brainbuster Brew at our live events, and I believe they're available in select liquor stores here in Edmonton. I have yet to see a Brainbuster Brew out in the wild, but I only go to one liquor store, which is by my house. But definitely you can check that out as well. What else can I pimp out? The merchandise table has new shirts from Reed Matthews, new shirts from Mars the Specialist, the Jacked and Juicy shirts, all kinds of stuff going on. Spend your money at Love Pro Wrestling. I don't get any of it. I mean, I get some of it. But, you know, whatever.
Whatever.
Brainbuster Brew kind of tastes like if you take Tully Blanchard, but like a twist of Arn Anderson, and maybe you sprinkle on a little bit of El Generico is what Brainbuster Brew tastes like.
Oh,
Ooh, you know
still
what?
chaos backstage.
Spencer should clip that for the pre-show reel as well.
Definitely. You should contact him after the show and make sure he knows.
A lot of these independent professional wrestlers from the Boris is now set for 4 new watch-along intros. Oh, man, I got to check my email right now. Okay, what do we got going on here?
There we go. Whose house? Swerve's
All
house.
right, I know it's Swerve's house, but I'm muting this so I can look at these.
Priorities. Boris doing the Nana dance is next on my list of things to happen.
Okay, that one I heard already. What's this one? Polka?
So the robe from the embassy he's wearing to the
Oh,
ring.
this is fabulous. What's next? Jazz. All right, let's hear Jazz.
Oh, of course, Ricochet attacks him from behind because he's a clown.
Oh, that's fabulous. What's next? Country. Oh, dude, this is fabulous. Oh, God. I'm so excited right now. I have so much editing to do. Oh, that's fabulous. Dustin, you are a god among men. Thank you, sir.
And he did that quickly, like within the time
well,
of the show.
Dustin is a legend. I don't know what to tell
He
you.
is. He's kind of.
So
yeah.
Ricochet attacked him from behind, is what I'm understanding, and now is
Yes.
flogging him mercilessly with a steel chair?
Yes. And of course, the match hasn't started yet
Of course.
because they haven't. Oh, there we go. Ring the bell.
Have we rung the bell yet?
No.
Dustin is absolutely officially all you can eat. Oh, I think I erased that. I don't have it here. Oh, well. But he knows. He knows what it means.
Oh, I was waiting for that to be a squash and still be done before 8 o'clock.
Yes, I could have my bacon.
Bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes. The crowd. That's so good. And I think everybody needs a friend like Nana. Like, I need a hype man to just follow me around yelling, "Whose house?" Like,
And dance? Yeah.
that's fantastic. I'm curious how much of an overrun we'll have with this because this is just a beating. There's no match here. You are bald, Chance. That's funny.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being bald. It doesn't make you any less of a man.
You are bald.
Hey, shush.
I'm just gonna start chanting it in the next
Well, just
show.
wait for the hair extensions you're going to have when Agent Joe and I are done with it.
I need to get like ridiculous ones that don't match anything and don't blend with my hair, and I'll just show up in one of the weeks and it'll just be like everywhere.
I think that's a fabulous idea. Ooh,
Go
big
bald.
drop
Oh
kick.
my god, no. I did shave my head once for charity.
That is true. Bald men do make great lovers.
And yeah, it took a long time for me to grow it back at all, so it was a lot.
Yes, Bam Bam tattoos on
my
your head.
God.
Now we're cooking.
You imagine?
I can, actually.
I need to get like a bald cap then and do it that way. Yeah, I shaved my head for charity one year, and everyone was like, "Why do you have like a nicely shaped head?" And I'm like, "I guess I'm lucky." Like, I don't know. Like, because that's the worst fear when you shave your head is like, "Uh-oh.
You're
Like,
gonna
what if I got like a lumpy,
bumps
bumpy,
and
nasty
craters
head?"
and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, was he gonna pile drive him on the little barricade?
Yeah, it's not looking great.
What are we doing here, guys?
Dangerous shit. Don't try this at home. Oh! That could have been so bad. Oh my goodness.
What are we doing here? Oh man, that was
The placement of that, like that could have been so bad.
That was perfectly done though, guys.
Yeah, well done. But
Kudos.
also, what? Yeah, like perfect, like right in the middle of his back. Like, woo.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the safety measures in place, Ricochet tapping him on the back to let him know it was good to go. Like, you can see it when you see the replay, but wow. Whose house?
I wonder how Sting feels about all this.
You mean Sting from Wish? Or
yes, Timu Sting.
Timu Sting. Oh, yeah, we're going to another break right at 8 o'clock. Ridiculous.
You can't go to a break. Are you kidding me?
The final break.
I have to go to bed.
You have to eat your bacon first.
I know. There's so many things that need to be done here.
What do you put on your... You're having waffles? Is that what you said? No, you're French toast.
French toast and cheesy scrambled eggs.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, Timu Sting was not pleased the last time he was here. There was a lot of upset Timu Sting, but now we have happier Timu Sting.
Mm-hmm.
I love that stupid little TV. I don't know what to tell you. It makes me happy. Since we have another commercial, we may as well hype up Sporkle Trivia Night on Saturday Night Love, 10 o'clock Mountain, midnight Eastern on twitch.tv/LoveWrestlingCA. I'm hoping to dig up some folks to come out and hang out with us to play this. If not, it'll just be me and hopefully you in the chat helping me answer questions like who are all the Intercontinental Champions and all that stuff.
It's going to be wild.
I would eat bacon in bed. We've eaten Chinese food in bed. We had a Chinese food watch Die Hard in bed date, and it was phenomenal. We ate Chinese food in bed, watched Die Hard, and then we went to sleep. Best date ever. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
I'm pulling a clip of bacon pancakes to send to you.
Okay. Well, I got to pick a music video to watch on. I don't know if I can top Lambrini Girls from a couple of weeks ago. That was good. I'll find something.
I don't know if this isn't the original, but it's still funny.
You sent me a link.
Yeah. It's
All
a
right.
YouTube link. At least you only used one R in Boris, Joe. Well done. You're learning.
I think I'm dumber for watching the bacon pancakes bird, but I understand what you're talking about here.
We cover professional wrestling, and you're talking about getting
it's in there somewhere. Yeah.
Thing.
Sometimes you got to dig a little bit for it.
It's the bacon pancakes bird. It's right up there with "Can I pet that dog?" Like,
the hell is that?
Ridiculous. Oh my god! Teaching you all the internet stuff.
I like have a job and a family. I don't have time for can I pet that dog? Is that funny? I don't.
It's a little kid, and she's like, "You have to go to bed." And he's like, "But I want to pet that dog. Can I pet that dog?
Can you
Can
send
I
me
pet
that?
that dog?" No,
No,
I
less
can.
impressions, more sending.
All right, hold on.
Holy Christ. What are we doing here?
I'm gonna find it. Hold on. We're coming back from break. I can't miss it.
The Daytona 500. I hear that's in Daytona, which is not Saginaw, Michigan.
I feel like Boris would do a eating bacon in bed stream. That seems like something he would do.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Nobody's throwing toilet paper at Ricochet this week.
All right, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of on board with the can I pet that dog kid. I'm into that.
Yeah.
You can't not like that.
Yeah,
I'm
and every
bummed
time
I
I
didn't
see a
get to
dog
see
now,
the
that's the
dog.
first thing that pops in my head. I'm like, can I pet
Well,
that
why
dog?
didn't we get to see the dog on this video? That's like burying the lead here.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's left me with more questions than answers.
No question. Just roll with it.
You know how much trouble I've gotten
What are they
into from
chanting?
people telling me just to roll with it?
Who's bald? Ricochet. That's funny. Nana's dancing to it too. It's even
This
better.
is hurting my feelings. I'm on Team Ricochet now.
That's nice. Good for you. I love that for you.
Do you now?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that the very like, oh, I love that for you. That's great. Who's bald? Ricochet. That's fantastic.
Look at the high flying maneuvers from Ricochet.
He's definitely getting more attention and time over here in AEW.
Oh, for sure.
And they put him in a great feud. Like, this feud makes sense. Like, yeah.
I assume they're going to run this back again in Australia, right?
Where? Sorry?
In Australia.
Maybe.
We're going to have some sort of non-finish or Ricochet wins via scissoring.
I was going to say, where's the scissors? The scissors should be there somewhere.
Scissors.
The crowd just eating out of Nana's hand, though, eh?
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Nice German release, German suplex. Rolling through into the flatliner. My God.
A swerve stomp. Oh, my.
The swerve stomp. Ricochet kicks out. I just want to eat bacon and go to sleep.
Oh my God, Joe. Yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of on board with that, actually.
Or one of those, like, the people that make the cardboard ones and bring them to the show from the Acclaimed, like,
How long before AEW tries to go 3 hours for Dynamite?
Oh. That didn't look good.
Oh, Pete Alonso signs with the New York Mets. Boo.
That was not great. Roll with it, though, right? Just roll with it.
The 450 splash. I know. We'd be have another hour to go. I'd want to jump out the window. Beautiful shooting star. I mean,
Yeah.
Nobody does it better.
It's true. That is true.
But Swerve showing his resilience in preventing me from eating supper and going to bed because I work at an ungodly hour of time in the morning.
That's real heel behavior, sir.
I know. Who's the baby in this whole situation?
Well, I mean, they're both keeping you from your bacon, so double
is true.
heels?
This is very true.
Oh, okay.
Are we looking for another stomp? Judging by
We
your
were.
reaction, is Swerve... Oh, wait. Did he hit him in the ding-dings?
In the ding-dings.
Unintentional, my buttocks.
Well, not too bad. Also, in the
Oh,
ding-dings
Ricochet.
is now in my vocabulary, and I hate it.
Ricochet goes over clean. Well, this is interesting. I guess we could use the low blow for them to run this back again, but hands off, Prince Nana. How dare you?
And how dare you put the embassy coat on? Oh my God. Ricochet. How dare you? Whether he intended the low blow, I mean, okay.
Interesting.
Oh, interesting. They're advertising that MJF versus Dustin for next Wednesday. So I'm wondering if it's live on Tuesday, but they're going to have it on TV Wednesday? Because he just said Wednesday as well. The commentary.
I don't think AEW know when the hell any of their shows are, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, kids.
Bacon time.
It's not that I'm not happy to spend time with you, because I am, and we've had a wonderful 2 hours. But it is now time to bid you adieu so I can go eat bacon and go to bed. Ophelia, anything you want to plug, discuss, talk about, or whatever?
My social media is right there. You follow along. And yeah, see you next week, I guess.
All righty. Saturday. Are you still awake at 10 o'clock on Saturday?
Yes, I'm old, but I'm not that old.
We need smart people to play Sporkle Trivia with us on Sunday Night Live. So consider yourself invited. Other than that, I guess we're all done, and we will talk to you guys all on Saturday.
All right.
And then we get to hear the song again. Good evening. It's time for AEW Watchalong with Boris. Dun, 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 dun.
If you need a feature, you just go Dynamite.
Asian Joe coming in hot with the insults at the close of the show. Good evening. It's time for AEW Watchalong with Boris. Dun, 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 dun.
If you need a feature, you just go Dynamite. Jazz hands, it's Dynamite time with Boris.